Money. I'm sure we all have a relationship with money, whether it is good or bad. As for me, my relationship with money has evolved over the years. There was a point in time in my life where I disliked money because I didn't have any money. And then I realized as I started to earn money that is actually a good thing to have money. And so the first thing that I have learned about money is that money is a tool. Money is not evil, it's just an object. And so what you do with money is a reflection on you and not the money itself. The second thing that I have learned about money is that money brings out more of who you are. So if you were making $10 and you did mean, when you're making $100, you are going to become even more mean, because it is a reflection of who you are and what you are about. So if you did bossy, when you never have no money, like how them talk about poor and bossy, you see when you get some money now, you're going to become even more bossy, because you have the money, can buy the shoes and buy the clothes and buy the car. So you're going to become even more bossy with it now. The third thing that I have learned about money is that you can make a lot of money and still be broke. So for example, if you're making $10 million per year, you can be broke because you haven't been a good steward of the money that you're making. So if you're making that amount of money and you don't save anything, you don't invest anything, you don't own anything, and you continue this pattern until you're 80, 90 years old, you're broke. And so they had made a lot of, the person would have made a lot of money, but they didn't do anything with it. They weren't wise with the money. A fool and his money shall depart. And so if that person didn't save, invest, or anything with the money, then by the time he reaches old age, the person is going to be broke. Why they have somebody who didn't make a $10 million, they made maybe even $1 million for their entire life, but they have been able to save some of it, invest some of it. By the time they reach retirement, which is like 80 and 90, depending on your strength, right? The person would have accumulated some wealth, and so they are not broke. Fourth thing that I have learned about money is that we are paid based on the value that we bring to the marketplace and not necessarily our time. So if you are just starting your career and you are thinking about moving up per se, you're saying, all right, these people, I working for 8 hours per day, and these people want to pay me $50,000 for me 8 hours per day every month. And you have your neighbor over there making $200,000 for the same amount of time. The reason for that is because the person who is making $200,000 per month is bringing more value to the marketplace. They have more skills, more experience, more knowledge in the same field that you're in, and so they end up getting paid more. You realize they didn't spend more time, they spend the same amount of time as you, who is making the $50,000, but because they are bringing more value, the skill is required to be less disposable than your skill. They can easily replace you with your $50,000 salary, because probably it's easier to find somebody who can do what you do. But the person who is making the $200,000 per year, they would have to wait a little in terms of getting experience and knowledge and skills, and so they end up getting more money than you, who is just starting out. The fifth thing that I have learned about money is that having basic money management skills such as budgeting is very necessary in order to have a good relationship with money. And this will help you to be able to navigate life in a better way than a lot of people out there who every day are living check to check, or they're living day by day, because not necessarily because they have an income problem where they're not making enough money, just because they have an issue with how they spend their money. And so that is how budgeting as a skill is very, very important. So I believe that if you can get these basic skills, just budgeting, if you can you can create a table in your mind or however you do it and say, okay, I am going to spend XYZ this month and I am making this amount this month, then you will be better off than a lot of people out there who are making a lot of money and they just don't know how to handle it, and so they find themselves living check to check or day by day, just always in need of money, even though they are making a lot of money. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos on personal finance and entrepreneurship.